So guys, Professor Billy here. I'm here to show some body mechanics, movements that you can do at home while we're on this little break that we're having. The first one here, what I like to do, this one, it's going to help me use my feet, warm up my shoulders, warm up my hips. It's a good warm up that I like to do a lot, and it teaches me to be on my feet a lot, really well too. So when I come up, I'm starting on my back here. I want to cross my legs, so one leg's on top. Okay, whatever leg's on top, I want to come this way. So if my left leg's on top, I'm going to open up to my right. That makes sense. So left leg, open up this way. Right leg, open up the opposite way. See here, coming up, here. Right leg, come up. Okay. The second part of this is when I come up here, when I put my hand on the mat, I don't want to roll my hand up like this. Here, I want to come up, pull my shoulder all the way back, rotate elbows 90 degrees as possible, place my hand on the mat. Again, come up, rotate, place my hand on the mat. Okay, rotate, and you should feel like all my strength is in my back here, not my shoulders. I come up. Next part of it is I want to engage my toes so they're pulled back. That way when I come up to my feet here, then my toes are engaged here, okay? Now from here, I switch my weight to my other hand, come back down. And if I do this properly, I'm on the exact opposite side now. Now my right leg's on top. I started with my left leg on top before I started that. So right leg's on top, go up to my hand, place, 90 degrees, rotate, here, here. Now my left leg's on top, okay? From here. And here. It's really, really helpful for your shoulders. The number one thing we don't want to do is this. Okay. This exercise is a shoulder exercise. Okay. And it can be difficult. It looks simple, but it can be very difficult. Okay. What they're called are teacups. Okay. Basically, what your idea is, you want to keep your palms facing up as much as possible. As soon as my palm tips over, just like you're having a teacup in your hand, the teacups fall out of your hands. Okay. So there's multiple different versions of this. Here, it's great for the shoulders. Keep palms face up. I'm gonna start one hand at a time. Say right arm goes back here. Okay. Now I want to bring it all the way around me as I keep my palm up. So all the way around, all the way around. Now I'm coming back all the way through to here. And that's one side. If I want to do it to my other side, bring your hand straight back, around, and back through. Okay, so it's one side at a time again. So it's right hand, back, around, all the way through. It's a full body exercise too. Back through, now my other side, back, around, all the way through to here. Okay, to do both of them at one time, it's gonna take a little more shoulder flexibility, a little more awareness here. So I'm gonna go straight back, come around, and this is probably gonna be the harder part. I wanna go all the way back through to here. Okay, and try not to tense up when you do this. It's very nice to be able to just kind of work through it. Going single ones, double ones to here, and just kind of nice and easy. And also, this is one of the things that you can just do for like 5-10 minutes, to get warmed up, or if you're ready kind of warm, it'll kind of get your shoulders nice and limber. Next one, so single teacup, double teacup to here. The next one I like to do is called a full teacup. Basically, I want to keep my hands flat, same thing, and my hands are going to stay connected the whole time. So I go keep them connected, back through, palms facing up, come over top of my head, back through. Now keep my hands connected. So I go pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, back all the way to pinky, back through again. So one more time, like this. Nice, slow, back through. I'm here to show some more body mechanics, body movements, stuff that you can do at home while we're on this break. I understand a lot of you guys don't have training partners, or you may or may not. So these are just maybe if you're bored by yourself, some exercises, and you need a wall for this type of exercise. Okay. So the first one here, we can start it off here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna face the wall here. I want my feet, kind of close to the wall. Lay my back on the mat just like this. And this one's just like a warm up. So I'm just gonna shift my weight over where I'm facing my opponent. Say if my opponent's passing this way, I shift my weight over this way. If my opponent's passing this way, I shift my weight over this way. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one leg over top the other leg, and I'm pulling the other leg back through. So I'm here, through to here. I go all the way on the opposite side. So here to here. Back through. Back all the way through. Okay. What tends to happen with this exercise that you tend to push yourself out of the way. If you do it wrong, you'll do this. You end up pushing yourself all the way from the wall. See how my legs are extended now? It's no good. I want to make sure that I'm tight to the wall as possible. Come through. Knees are tight to the wall. Come through. So my bottom blade of my shin's facing the wall. Facing the wall. Everything's facing the wall. Okay. This next one, you're gonna need a wall. The one before we were walking through, we were going back and forth like here. That's like almost like a level one where you don't necessarily have to be really warm to do this one. For the next one, you want to make sure that you're warm, your neck's warm, your back's warm. You kind of do the one exercises that you did before. Just make sure your body's warm before you do this, because you don't want to pull anything in your neck or shoulders or anything. Okay. So this one's here. Okay. So what the end result, what we want is I want to be able to come underneath to here. Okay. And now I understand that not a lot of people are going to be able to do that right away, which is fine. Just the basic beginner. So I start here. My head's kind of close to the wall. When I bring my feet, I want one of my foot to touch the wall. Okay. If I can't do this, you can do this. Okay. So it doesn't make a difference how far. You could be here, and it is fine. Okay. So I go back. I want one foot touch the wall. And I spin back through. I'm gonna spin back through to whatever leg is touching the wall. I'm spinning back through. Here. Back through. I can use my hand if I need to. Or the other way. Foot goes on the wall. Spin back through. Okay? Like I said before, say you can't do this. That's fine. Start like this. One foot goes on the wall, pull myself back through. If you can't do that, we can do this. Okay? Or we need to do this for. So again, foot goes on the wall, back through. Okay? And probably the number one thing just to keep your neck safe when you do this, what's wrong is this. If I come up on my neck like this, it's wrong. I'm on my neck, it's very bad for my neck right here. When I go back, I should be able to pick up my head. Here, I should be able to pick my head off the ground. Okay? So just keep that in mind as you're doing this. If it starts bothering your neck, it's probably because you're not doing it right. And maybe you need to go back and maybe look at the video again and try again. All right, guys, thank you. See you next time.